Today I am going to teach you about backup and restore of SQL database. First learn backup of SQL database. For this, create a folder and rename it as backup, where all the SQL database backup file will be kept in this folder. Let's go to SQL Server Management Studio and let's try to restore this and let's try to backup this hospital database. Right click on the hospital database, then click on tasks, then click on backup. There are three types of backup: full, differential, and transitional log. If you select full, it will backup everything. In differential, it will backup only different one, and if you select transitional log, it will backup only transitional log only. So select full. Here, destination. By default, the destination of backup file will be in C drive. I will remove this one and click on add, then click on double dot and send C drive location to E drive and the backup folder. And in the file name, I have given hospital.bak file extension. Then click on OK. Then click on OK. Then click on OK. In this way, we backup SQL database. Let's check whether the backup file is in E drive and backup file. Here is the backup file. Hospital.bak is here. Now let's try to restore this hospital.bak file in the database. Let's go to the SQL Server Management Studio. First technique to restore database, we have to drop this database. It is very dangerous. First backup this database. So let's drop this database and click on close existing connection, then click on OK. Then the database hospital is drop or delete. Then let's try to restore database from the backup file. Right click on the database, then click on restore. Then source means the source is here is the backup file. Click on three dots, then click on add, then click on the destination, then click on the database location, backup file location, that is backup. Then in the hospital.bak, then click on OK, then click on OK. Then click verify backup media, then click on file, then click on relocate all files to folder. Here is the destination where you want to save this database. I want to save this database in E drive in the database folder. So select it, then click OK. In the same way, in the log file also, click on the three dots, then click on E drive, then click on database folder where I want to save in the E drive in the database folder. Is the destination of the database which I want to store. Then click on OK. Then click on option. Then change nothing. Then click on OK. In this way, we restore SQL database. This is the first technique. Then refresh it and let's check whether table is here. So the table is present, and let's see whether the data is here. So the data is available here. This is the first technique. Now let's learn the second technique. Let's remove some data, row of the data. So I have deleted two rows from this existing database, and its table is login password. Then save. Then let's try to restore this hospital database with from the backup file. This is the second technique. So right click on the hospital database, then click on tasks, then click on restore, then click on database. Here in the source, click device, then click on three dots, then the location of the back file in E drive in the backup folder. This is the backup file. Then click on OK. Then click on OK. Then click on verify backup media. Then click on file. Here you have to click on relocate all files to folder. This is the destination of the database. This is the location where this hospital database is here. So select click on three dots and select the location of the database, that is in E drive in the database folder. Then click on OK. In the same way, in the log file, select the location of the database. It is reside in the database, E drive in the database. Then click on OK. Then click on the option here. Click on override the existing database. It will replace everything in this database. If you select this one, it will replicate if you select this one, it will backup the database, and you will need some commands to restore the database. So you check override the existing database, then uncheck this tail log backup store backup before restore. Then click on close existing connection to destination. Then click on OK. In this way, we restore database. This is a second technique. Let's refresh it. Since this hospital database has one table, and in this table there was only one row, so I restore, and it has 3 rows. In this way, we restore SQL database. This is the second technique. Now let's learn the third technique. When your system crashes and you have only MDF and log file in your hand. What I mean is, let's go desktop. Suppose your system crashes and you have only these 2 files, that is hospital.mdf and hospital.log file. Then let's try to restore this from this file. Let's go to SQL Server Management Studio. Since the system crashed, we have to install this SQL Server fresh, so the database hospital will no longer be available. So first create the hospital database by clicking on database, then click on new database, then the database name, that is hospital. Then change the location of this hospital. By default is in C drive. It is to store database in C drive is not safe, so I will store this database in E drive by clicking on this 3 dot, then E drive in the database folder. In the same way, I will change the location of this hospital log file by clicking on 3 dots, then click on E drive and in the database folder, then click OK, then click OK. Then this will create hospital database. This database is a blank database. Now let's replace this blank database with the MDF and log full database, that is in the desktop. That is we have to replace blank database with this full database consisting of MDF and log file. So to do this, first stop this SQL Server Management Studio, SQL Server. So click on SQL Server 2019, then click on SQL Server 2019 Configuration Manager, then click on Yes. Then a pop-up dialog will be displayed. Then right click on SQL Server MS SQL Server. Then click on Stop. This will stop the SQL Server. After stopping this SQL Server, let's copy this mdf and log file and paste it on the destination of my database. It is in E drive in the database. Here then I click on and click on paste. This will replace blank mdf and log database with fill mdf and log database. Then click on SQL Server Configuration Manager. Then right click on MS SQL Server. Then start. Now let's go to SQL Server Management Studio. Then refresh it. Then expand the table. Then here the table is here visible. Then check whether data is here. In this way we back up SQL Server database in 3 ways. Thanks for watching my video.